So that was a close game. A 2-1 victory by the Astros over the Yankees. It had every bit of a playoff environment, playoff atmosphere in there. And again, it was a big win by the Astros. And this is, I think, going to be indicative of what we're going to be seeing. I think these two teams are on a collision course to the ALCS to see who's going to go to the World Series. Right now, that's where I see it. And, just between Alex Bregman RBI double and an Anthony Rizzo home run solo shot. That was the offense for the entire game. So it's mostly a pitching duel. Luis Garcia versus Luis Severino. Severino went 6, 3 hits, 2 runs, 4 strikeouts, 87 pitches. So he was pretty efficient. And Ron Marinaccio, a clean inning, and Albert Abreu, a clean inning as well. And then on the Astros side, Luis Garcia, 5 1/3, 3 hits, 1 run, 6 strikeouts, 101 pitches. And then the bullpen kind of closed it out for them. So it was a well-played game. Honestly, it was a well-played game on both sides. But when you have teams like this, and when you start facing good pitching, then there's going to be stingy scoring. And when they're pitching this well, this is what it's going to be. This isn't going to be like a 10-9 game or something like that. And the Yankees have already shown that they can win these low-scoring games, which are games that they were losing before several years. But so can the Astros. Okay, the Astros can win these types of games too. So both of these teams, I think, are going to be adding at the deadline, and with the expectation that they're probably going to be facing each other late in the playoffs. So, to me, I think the World Series is either going to run through Houston or the Bronx, and as it pertains to the American League. But all in all, it was a well-played game. It really, really was. Now the Yankees head over to Cleveland for a set against the Indians. Garrett Cole's going to be on the mound tomorrow, so once that lineup comes out, I'll be putting that out, and I'll be doing a post-game recap on any other breaking news or any types of news that comes out in the Yankee world. You're going to get that too. So don't leave without subscribing to this channel if you haven't done so yet. It's greatly appreciated. It's really helpful to the channel's growth. So, but that's it. A 2-1 game, and again, very, very, very a big-time playoff feel. And the crowd was live, and the Astros were live, and the Yankees were live, and just, that's the type of baseball. It's good baseball. It really is good baseball. And whether it's 10-9 or whether it's 2-1, when the two best teams in the league are facing each other, it's going to be good baseball. It really, really is. So, but that's it. Okay? And that, it's the end of the game. So, the Astros, I think, are 48-27 now. So they're not far behind the Yankees in terms of overall record either. I think the Yankees are now 56-21. So, not far behind. And again, I think these teams are going to be making moves. And with the lack of major difference makers that are at least available right now, I think there's going to be some either bidding wars or early moves by some teams in free agency and trades, and in terms of who they want to bring in here and to fortify their teams, their roster, their pitching rotation, their bullpen, whatever it might be. And I expect the Astros to strike early. I hope that the Yankees strike early too. Don't wait until the very end. I've said this before. I'm like preaching to the choir. But when you have teams like this, they're that good and they're that competitive with each other. I don't think it's a good idea to pinch pennies at that point when you're trying to put together a World Series team. But sometimes they do that. Sometimes they don't. We'll see what happens. We'll see who strikes hardest. We'll see who strikes first. And we'll see who goes to the World Series. But that's the game. 2-1 Astros. Shake it off. Move it on to Cleveland. Let's see if we can take a series there against the Guardians. So, over now.